Hello everyone, and welcome to the NextGen Simulations channel. In this video, we highlight the most relevant improvements made to the EMB-110 for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, in its version 1.6.1. To begin with, this update includes a much better behavior of the CDI2 governed by the GPS feature. When this feature is enabled from the EFB, and you create a flight plan either through the world map or from the GPS instrument itself, the GPS will take control of the course deviation indicator, glide slope indicator and course needles from the co-pilot's instruments, not just the pilot's ones, if the CDI mode is set to GPS. This applies equally to the GNS, GTN, or GTNXI, depending on which unit you have selected in your preferences. In this demonstration, we created a sample flight plan from the A Coruña Airport, Lima Echo Charlie Oscar, to the Vigo Airport, Lima Echo Victor X-Ray, both located in Spain. When enabling this feature, and as we switch the CDI mode in the GTN 750, from VLOC to GPS, we can read the GPS next waypoint information in the co-pilot's HSI, just like we can in the pilot's HSI. In addition, the GSI and CDI needles of both the co-pilot's ADI and HSI move based on the GPS data. Speaking of GPS selection, please take note that the GPS hot switching feature is available exclusively for Windows users. Xbox users do not have such possibility, because neither of the third-party GPS units supported in this product, the PMS50's GTN 750 and the TDS GTN-XI, are available on Xbox yet. In this update, the GPS selection controls have entirely been disabled on the EFB when running the product on Xbox, because of the reason previously explained. Additionally, you will not see a hot switching not available message either. The next improvement made in this EMB-110 version 1.6.1 update includes the ability to tune half kHz NDB frequencies, or NDBs ending with decimals. For this, you must enable a special parameter called Allow ADF Frequency Tuning with Decimals, Unrealistic, which you can find in the EFB's Aircraft Preferences page. This feature is marked as unrealistic because the real-life KR87 unit, the ADF tuner unit we based our EMB-110's ADF tuner unit on, does not allow tuning NDB frequencies ending with decimals, like 401.5 kHz for example, but integral NDB frequencies instead. However, we added this feature to allow tuning of half kHz NDB frequencies mostly found in the UK. This feature is going to be implemented as well in the S340, currently in development. For tuning at NDB frequency with this feature turned off, you can operate the concentric knobs, just like in the real-life unit, provided you have the KR87 unit in FRQ mode. That is, you can rotate the inner knob to tune the desired NDB frequency by 100 kHz increments, and rotate the outer knob to tune by 1 kHz increments, provided the outer knob is pushed in. With the outer knob pulled out, rotating it tunes the NDB frequency by 10 kHz increments. When you enable the decimal tuning feature through the EFB, you can now see the KR87 display is visually different. This is because of the decimal part support added in. When this feature is turned on, the concentric knobs operation is very different than that of the standard real-life unit. Provided you have the KR87 unit in FRQ mode, the way to operate the concentric knobs is as follows, depending on whether the outer knob is pushed in or pulled out. When the outer knob is pushed in, rotate the outer knob to tune the desired NDB frequency by increments of 1/10 of kHz, and rotate the inner knob to tune by 100 kHz increments. When the outer knob is pulled out, rotate the outer knob to tune your desired NDB frequency by 1 kHz increments, and rotate the inner knob to tune by 10 kHz increments. Another improvement made in this update includes a fix to the EFB logic, addressing a bug where the simulation time rendered was not correctly read on the EFB, when the time format is set to 12 hours. When the simulation time marked noon or midnight, the EFB rendered such time as 0 p.m. or 0 a.m., respectively, regardless of the local time or Zulu time option selected in the EFB. Pay attention to the time rendered on the EFB screen, as we move the time of day slider in the Sims UI. You can now see it is correctly read, indicating this bug was properly fixed. Next improvement in this update was a bug fix to the altimeter gauge. In version 1.6.0, the altimeter did not turn the alt alert light on when approaching to the desired altitude, selected from the autopilot. As demonstrated in this video, you can now see the amber alt alert light turns on when approaching to the selected altitude and extinguishes when the autopilot has captured the selected altitude. You can also see the alert message turn on accordingly in the KAS 297 altitude selector unit. Finally, and in addition to the improvements showcased in this video, this EMB-110 update features a bug fix to the logic of some SpadNext local vars, the deletion of the invalid state detected message in the EFB interface, after a bug in the EFB instrument logic, and the reintegration of the environment occluder meshes in both EMB-110 P1 variants. However, please take note that the environment occluder does not prevent exterior lights from flooding inside, including the aircraft's own exterior lights and siren lights of the ground vehicles. Because of this bug coming from the sim itself, third-party developers requested a fix to this issue to Asobo Studio through the MSFS Dev Support Forum. As of the day of posting this video, we are currently awaiting for a response. We hope you enjoy this new update for the EMB-110, featuring bug fixes and improvements to the product. Click the like button below if you liked this video. Also, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as turning all the notifications on, so that you do not miss our future content. Share this video with other EMB-110 users, so they get informed about the improvements made. If you want to get updated about our development, as well as new releases, do not forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. And do not forget to join us on Discord, especially if you require further assistance. Stay tuned for more about the development of both the S340 and the S2000 in the upcoming weeks. Thanks for watching, and until the next time.